Welcome back, guys. Devil Eyes 541 with episode number 6 of the Dortmund development. A massive thank you once again for the support on this series so far. If anyone has missed an episode, there'll be an annotation on screen right now to take you back to the playlist for the whole series so far. Now, boys, as you saw from, if anyone watched the last episode, we won the game 2-1, so that means we get 2 player upgrades. Now, we've only got one bronze player left in the starting 11, and he's the first player to make way. Mr. Zimmer is departing, and we get buy-in Mr. Grufkrus. I'm very bad at pronouncing names, but he looks like a solid right back, so hopefully he can do a lot better than Zimmer did for our team. Second upgrade is Mr. Blaszczykowski's making way for the time being, and we bring in... You all hope it's Marco Reus, but unfortunately I can't afford Marco Reus at the moment. We bring in Mr. Tamo Harder. He's a bronze left midfielder, high medium work rate, 4-star weak foot, 3-star skills. He doesn't look like a great card, he doesn't look like an awful card. So let's see how he does in the game. First thing we do though, boys, we do a little bit of trading. If anyone's watched the last couple of episodes, you know I've been struggling a little bit with trading. We go on to the silver kit method. I took about an hour out of my day and made a list up of all the kits that seem to go for over 1,000 coins. I made a little list and then searched through pretty much the entire transfer market of silver kits and put bids on them. Let's see if any of them bids will pay off. We'll check after the game to see if we've won any. We go and check what has sold, and we see that Giroud has finally sold on. We may have made a little loss on that card, but we've listed everything else back up to try and maximise our profit in this series. We get into the game of the episode. We come up against Ravenna FC with 100 chemistry, 75 rated. He has Iago, Aspas and Adrian up front. Illuamendi and Rodrigo in the middle of midfield with a silver guy, I'm not sure his name. Has Mark Bartra at the back as well. And there's a few other non-rare gold cards. It looks quite a good little team. We kick off in the action right now in the second minute. It's Socrates who feeds Ramos through. It looked like it was offside when I first played it, but Ramos charges through and he cannot make it pay. He puts it high and wide. A very good chance for me to be 1-0 up already. Aspaso on the attack for the opponents now. Cuts inside of my defence and his shot is well saved by Weidenfeller. And I finally get it clear. In the 16th minute though, Adrian causing me terrible problems. He looks like he'd to be a really good non-rare again this year. He cuts inside and he puts it away. And we're 1-0 down after 17 minutes. That was a nice little cut and turn. A nice little finish by Adrian. As I said, boys, he is a very nice looking card this year again. In the 19th minute, Ramos is charging through. He cannot force his way through, but he finally gets it back and that's... swoops past the post. I don't know what swoops mean, but that's how I said it. It swoops past the post. That was so close to being 1-1. Very unlucky there. But they're on the attack again. And this time Adrian again doing his nice little footwork. Totally bamboozling my defence. As he strikes it and it cannons off the bar. And we finally get it clear. We get it clear. And it goes with Mkhitaryan who has a lovely ball through to Ramos again. Ramos runs... full pelt up pitch. Can he make this one count? He cuts inside, but another great save by their goalkeeper. It goes out for a corner. It can't make anything pay, but it comes out to Bender on the 45th minute, and that's a great save by the keeper once again. We were knocking on the door at the end of that half, but we could not get that goal to equalise the game. We have just about edged the first half, 7 shots to 6 right there. Something wasn't clicking, boys, so I thought I'd go up and look at some alternative formations. We were rocking the trusty 4-2-3-1 formation, but I thought, well, I'll give it a change and see if we can get Aubameyang in the game a bit more. So I think we end up going to a 4-3-3 formation, which means Aubameyang will try and get in the game slightly more than he is at the moment. As we can see here, we go to a 4-3-3. So that means Aubameyang will probably be partnering Ramos and Harder up front at this point. 43rd minute now. They're on the attack again and slide in both Subotic. And he was last man, I'm afraid. And Mr. Subotic is shown a straight red card as we're tumble down to 10 men. So this kind of kiboshed formation change. So we go straight back onto the drawing board as we see a replay of Subotic. Adrian is just too nippy and too quick for him, and he gets sent off for that straight red card. We go back to the drawing board, boys. We go to a 3-5-2 formation now. This means Aubameyang can partner Ramos up front on his own. We put Schmelzer on the left. Harder goes to the right, but then gets subbed off for Blaszczykowski. We put Mkhitaryan in the middle with Gundogan. We have our defence is now Bender, Socrates and Grufkrus. Our new right back is now at centre back. So that's what takes us into the halfway through the second half. 64th minute now. Schmelzer's on the ball. Lovely feed through to Aubameyang. Can he keep his head? Yes, he can. Finessed it into the bottom right-hand corner. We're back in the game. 1-1 now. Aubameyang with a lovely little tuck-away finish to keep us within touching distance of this game. But that didn't last very long, as Barcher, with a nice bit of foot play, feeds the ball through to Roberto and he tucks it into the bottom left-hand corner. We're back down 2-1 this time. We're struggling at this point, boys. We're down to 10 men. And the advantage for them is showing right now. 78th minute. It's through again. This time Adrian showing the pace to get away from Socrates. And it's 3-1. This game went from bad to worse after that sending off. But I have to admit, Adrian looks like a nice, tidy little non-rare player this time round. Ramos is through, 84th minute. Can he pull one back? His shot hits the keeper. A bit of a mix-up and Ramos scrambles it home to make it 3-2. Can we get one back? We cannot. That's how the game ends, boys. Our first loss of the series. Which unfortunately means there'll be no pack at the end of the episode, as we did lose the game. Ramos got an 8.1 rating, so not a bad rating for Ramos. Our total coins for that game was 590 coins, so not a bad little total to take on to next episode. From the match stats, he did perform better in the second half, but that may be down to the fact we got a man sent off. 3 wins, 2 draws and 1 loss takes us to 11 points, 1 point off the championship. We've already promoted. We check what we've won in the of the kits, and we've won a few kits here, boys. I think there's about 7 or 8 kits that we have won. So we go and list them up and try and make at least 500 to 1,000 coins profit on each kit. We carry on that trade until next episode as well. So please check it for the next episode and the sub boxes, boys. Thanks for watching. Please like this episode. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And peace out.